Hey everyone, Steve Kim here. So excited. Steve Kim Show episode number 43. The March stats are in, and I'm here to provide you the most up-to-date market numbers and stats. So let's get right into the numbers. So back in February 2019, the number of sales in Toronto was around 1,879, and the active listings was just under 4,000. Fast forward into March 2019, we see the number of sales get over to just over 2,500. As well, we see the active listings increase to just over 4,500. Now in New York region, the number of sales was around 795 with about 3,480 active listings. Looking into March 2019, we see the number of sales jump up to just under 1,200. We also see the number of active listings jump up to just over 4,000. So these are the signs as we kind of get closer to the spring market. A lot of sellers, getting off the fence and putting their homes on the market for the spring rush. And really the spring, especially as it pertains to the Toronto Real Estate Board, this is where we see the bulk of the sales. So something I heard like about 50 to 60% of the transactions we will see in the next quarter. So the next 3 months, the spring market. Next, months of inventory. You know and I know this is an incredibly important number. So back in Toronto, February 2019, we see the months of inventory around 2.1. Now fast forward into March, we see that number actually sub 2 at 1.8 months of inventory. And if you've been a buyer in certain pockets of Toronto, you've absolutely experienced a multiple offer situation, right? So 1.8 months of inventory, that is absolutely a seller's market. And some of that competition in Toronto is quite fierce. And again, this does not equate to all neighborhoods in Toronto. These are kind of the these are macro numbers, but within kind of micro pockets within Toronto, we are absolutely seeing these crazy multiple offers come back. York region, February 2019, we see months of inventory around 4.4. Fast forward into February, we see fast forward into March, we see months of inventory drop to 3.4. So these are signs that we are starting to get into a seller's market within certain pockets of York region. Average sales price, and this is a question I get a lot. Steve, my house today, how did it compare to last year, right? So average sales price, February 2019, we see the average sales price of a home trading just over $840,000. And moving into March, we see it drop just a little bit to just over $830,000 as it relates to Toronto. In York region, February 2019, that average property was trading around $913,640. Moving into March 2019, we see that property now trading around $915,213. So we've seen a little bit of a month-to-month increase in York region and a little bit of a decrease in Toronto. So average sales price year to year, and these are for all property types: detached, townhomes, semis, condos, link homes, townhomes, and apartments. So that average property in Toronto in March 2018 was trading just over $817,000. Moving into March 2019, that average property is now trading just over $830,000. So that's an appreciation of about 1.5%. York region, a little bit of a different story. Back March 2018, that average property was trading just over $938,000. Fast forward into March, that average property is trading now just over $915,000. So we've seen about a 2.5% drop from York region year to year. As always, I hope you found this information useful. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to give me a call, send me a text, shoot me over an email, or come by and say hello. As always, be great, be kind, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.